People of the world, it is Monaco race weekend where the glitz and glamour comes to our living rooms. William Neffner, are you excited?
I'm excited. Episode 21, 21 and over, 21 Savage.
A lot of 21s out there. 21,
Yeah.
21. I do want to start out the pod talking a little bit about last race because we didn't do our debrief
Yes.
because it is back-to-back weekends. I'm sure all of you know it was a close race. Finished within a second, 7/10. I guess the first question I want to talk about with you is, do you think with one more lap he had it?
I don't think he would have won with just one lap. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to tell. I personally think when you're 7/10 away from each other at the line, he didn't even really click on DRS yet. So it's like if you give him one more lap and Lando has DRS in the slipstream and just dive bomb inside, just cover the apex. I don't know. I was leaning it's hard too because I'm a Lando fan, so I'm sure that skews my opinion a little bit.
Yeah, but you also got to remember that Max could just defend, or I guess it's tricky because so hypothetically one more lap, he has DRS, and then you're saying he would pass him on the final lap that we watched.
Yeah,
pass him on
turn
that main straight.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's either there or on that somewhat hairpin before they go up the hill. That's also a dive bomb chance.
Okay, yeah.
Where you can just kind of throw it in there. And I'm sure if you had one more lap, you saw how crazy he was pushing. He almost went in the gravel a couple times.
Yeah, he was swerving at the end.
Yeah, just on ice.
Yeah. But then that also brings me to my point where it's maybe he couldn't have gotten the overtake done or something just because of how shitty his tires were. But
yeah, but then also Max has the championship advantage, so he might not want to take the risk. If Lando does dive bomb, he might not super aggressively defend because he doesn't want to risk crashing and losing those points.
Yeah, maybe. Two more laps though is Max winning. Overtakes it. Overtakes.
Lando's tires were definitely better than his. I don't think
debatable.
So. No, you dude, how much he caught up to him?
Yeah.
It was seconds on some
But
laps.
also what they could be doing is pretty much they have the simulations and they're okay, you need to be doing this lap time if you want to win.
I mean
for 3 more laps, you do this lap time and you will win. And then it's so he's only doing the bare minimum.
I don't think so. Max said he was pushing flat out. His own words.
You never know. Know.
I don't believe it. I think he was stressing. And it was the same with qualifying too. He said you celebrated when he got out of the car because he's I think it was hard for him. It was a hard weekend for him both times.
It definitely wasn't as easy. But then it was confusing because on the mediums, the first stint, he was up 5 seconds.
Yeah, but that's clear air. It's the driver said it was really hard to follow behind. And then Lando said he only figured it out towards the end.
Yeah.
And then maybe they're just better on the mediums, not good on the hards.
I think they're better on the mediums. Yeah, it was that was the only exciting part of the race.
Yeah, before that it was hard to get through. I had to pause it. I was a little bit hungover. I had to pause it, take a nap, and then finish it halfway through.
Dude, I watched it on my phone.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
You should have streamed it to your TV or something.
I couldn't. That's why I watched it on my TV or on my phone. Yeah.
Damn.
It was fucked up.
You couldn't go computer. What about your PC?
I could have done my PC.
Yeah.
But I was so lazy. I was just on my couch and I was watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty boring race. And it was boring because the overtakes are just he has DRS on the main straight. There was a few good ones. I remember Yuki had a good overtake. I think K-Mag had a good overtake. And then also the strategy was cool because it was for most people it was a one stop. So remember Yuki undercut Hulkenberg?
Yeah.
That was sick.
I think this is evidence for that one stop suck because it goes into such a tire management race.
Yeah.
So
you're saying create minimum stops?
Minimum 2 stops. I don't know if it needs to happen that way. It could be also like they make the tires worse.
Or add laps.
I don't think they're gonna add laps because then that's
Why
a
not?
fuel issue.
That's true.
I don't know. I think it needs to happen though.
Yeah, like remember the Qatar wasn't it like a 3-stop minimum or 2-stop?
Yeah, it was 3-stop minimum.
I think it was 3-stop.
Yeah, I think they changed it mid-race,
Which is
too, or something like
insane.
that. Yeah.
Like that's so many stops.
I heard Alex Jakes. Do you know who that is? He does
Alex
He's the
Jakes.
F1 commentator. So like the Crofty of the F1 production.
F2, you mean?
Nope, F1. Because
F1.
it's Crofty is Sky Sports
Oh,
and F1 does their own broadcast.
I'd probably
And-
recognize him.
Yeah.
British thing.
Oh, and it's Lando. Like, it's a classic
Okay.
like hi. He was saying, well, okay, what was on my mind? He was talking about the minimum. Okay, yeah, right. He was talking about tires need to be more than a one stop. Like
Yeah.
we somehow need to get over that, and also because it's like if you pay for a grandstand at the start finish line or like Paddock Club, a big part of your viewing experience when you're there is watching the pit stops.
Oh.
So if you have more pit stops in a race, you get more bang for your buck.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I haven't either because we've never been to a race, so we don't think about that part of it.
So would that basically mean instead of the what is it? Isn't it C2, 3, and 4?
What are you talking
The
about?
soft, medium, hard. C
Oh.
compound 2, 3, 4.
It depends on the race what it was. I don't know what it was
I think
this weekend.
It's something like that. But
Yeah, there's a range. It's 1 through 5. I think.
yeah, 1 through 5, and then super soft is 1. I think
Yeah, the
that's what it is.
softest is 1.
So you're saying instead of the 2, 3, 4, you would go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Oh,
I've
that would be
had.
insane.
Or just like, yeah, I don't know, just making it, just changing it up. And I
Yeah.
think it'd be, I guess that I was gonna say, like change it up on a sprint weekend, but then they don't pit on sprint days. So
Yeah.
maybe just like have a weekend where you just throw it in there and check it out.
Or you've mentioned this before, the tire war. No more standardized tires.
Oh,
Haven't
bring
you
it back.
mentioned that?
I haven't talked. I don't remember talking about
I
that.
think you have.
Yeah, the Michelin and Pirellis.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Just like take away whatever tire standardization.
I don't know if I like that though, because then it just throws in another curveball to someone. If it would have been this person won, but it was for their tires, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. I was also thinking it could be like another money thing where just the less fortunate teams or poorer teams or however you want to say it just have shittier tires and lose by even more.
Yeah, I think something like tires is good just to standardize, like how fuel load is. Just make it all
more spec.
Yeah, I guess with their fuel though, they do vary car to car. Because like
Type?
sometimes they'll underfuel their cars so that they're expecting a safety car because you burn less
Oh.
fuel and then you'll be better later on. But if a safety car doesn't come out, you have to lift and coast
Okay,
into
yeah.
the corners. So I don't know. It's definitely something to think about. And
Definitely food for thought.
I want to talk about regulations later on in the podcast.
Please.
But there's something else about this race that I thought was important. A couple of things. Number one, Max Verstappen without Nico Hülkenberg in qualifying would not have been on pole position.
The slipstream.
The slipstream.
Yeah.
Slipstream buddies, he called it.
Slipstream buddies. Yeah, I heard this.
And I looked in the telemetry and he would have been behind both McLarens if it wasn't for Nico Hülkenberg.
Okay.
He gained over a tenth in the first straight.
Jesus.
Yeah.
In the first straight?
Yeah. Because that's where the toe was. And then he like even fucked up his apex onto turn 2. But like still had that extra speed.
Wow. So you think, yeah, but is that just part of it though? Like why
I mean,
even bring that
it is
up?
part of it. I think it's just interesting that without that little luck or that little cheeky move, he wouldn't have been up there.
I wonder how often that happens though. Like drivers getting slipstreams. 'Cause
Not
we've
very
seen
often.
it.
They try not to do it to each other, especially if
Yeah.
like your rivals, like your teammate will sometimes help you if he has
Yeah.
like an engine penalty or something.
I've seen that. I think Alonso and Lance did that this year. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
They do it in Baku a lot because it's got
Okay.
that airplane strip. in
Yeah,
turn 1.
dude. I remember playing that like probably 2020 or something on your
My sim.
on your sim. It's just like
You're like,
just for like so long.
What am I gonna turn?
Yeah.
What am I gonna turn? Just and it's like
So
a left,
long.
like just a 90-degree left.
Yeah,
good track.
That'll be really fun. Yeah.
And then, okay, also part of this conversation is if it was the two McLarens up front, I
Sure.
think they have such a better chance of winning because you got, I guess Oscar had his penalty too, so he's going to drop back in anyways. But if Lando had the clear air at the start, it could have been entirely different. If Piastri didn't have that penalty in his McLaren 1-2.
Yeah, these are what ifs.
I know.
I don't give a shit.
My mom had balls, she'd be my dad.
Exactly.
I think it's just fun to think about though.
Yeah,
Because it's like such small margins that could have changed it pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
And I'm like basically just trying to figure out where the performance is without the little bit of luck.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair assessment. Do you think though? So Lando starting first, Max, let's say he starts second. Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Who's leading after turn one? Think about Max's starts this year.
Well, yeah, Lando had a better
Noted.
Lando had a better start, but got wheel spin in phase 2 of his start. You know what that means?
Just like started phase 2.
So it's like it's the launch, and then phase 2 is going up. It's like,
like the
a certain
acceleration?
amount of gears is like phase 2,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it's like phase 3 is up to full
3.
speed. Yeah.
Okay.
And he had a bunch of wheel spin in phase 2. So he had the jump on him, which you could see on the replay. But then Max just kept his motion while Lando had a little slow. So it's like
phase 2.
And Max was also saying he doesn't know which side is better on that track because it's like in the cooldown room. He was saying this. It's like kind of angled, so you're like pointing there, so you have to like kind of turn, and then also like if you're not in pole, you're on the inside of that turn 1, which is not the racing line, but where you can, if you are side by side, you win.
Yeah.
You win that battle.
So you would just stay in position and then just like take it as far as you need to.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then
it was kind of a fun race.
Yeah, I was so bored. If it wasn't for the end, like
because there was no safety car, there was no anything.
Like if Lando stuck behind Max by 5 seconds, and if Max won by 5 seconds, it would have been such a boring race.
Probably worst race of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
It still was probably the worst race of the year.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think it was.
Dude, the last 10 laps, I was standing up, which is something.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. Last 10?
Yeah. Like once I heard them say, I think it was Karun said, Lando Norris took 5/10 off Max Verstappen.
Okay, yeah.
I go, what?
And then you remember Carlos was gaining on, or no, Piastri
was gaining on,
or no, who was it?
I don't
Carlos
know.
was gaining on Piastri.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I needed, or no, who was it? I think Charles was gaining on Lando too at some point.
Yeah, he was
Remember that?
right before Lando took off. Charles was like, got in, I think, really close to DRS, if not DRS.
I think he was within a second or like some.
Yeah.
Second and some tenths. And I was like, holy shit, like we're going to have like a pretty good battle here.
If Charles would have passed Lando and finished second, I would have won my money back.
What? Why?
Because I had him top 2. I had him
you had a top 2?
I had him beating Lando.
Oh my god.
And I had something else that would have hit.
Dude, the top 2s are never the move.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
You said that too once when I told you, and I'm like,
yeah.
We'll see. We will see. And then final point I want to make about this race is Checo Perez. Yeah. I said this a while ago, not to scratch my own back or anything, but I said once the field gets more competitive, I could see Checo getting further down into the points positions because he just doesn't have it in him and could be threatened to lose a seat again.
Yeah, he had okay, first of all, horrible qualifying. And then for a Red Bull, he did not do well in the race. But like on paper, he gained like 3 or 4 positions. I think he started 11th, finished 8th.
Yeah, but like I think he finished ahead of Lance Stroll, who was like 20 something seconds behind him or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like what Matt and Tommy from P1 Podcast, they say Formula A and Formula B. You finish bottom of Formula A because there's that gap in teams.
He was behind Russell
Yeah, and
or Hamilton, or
that's
he was
shocking.
behind the Mercedes.
It's shocking. Yeah. It's
It
the
was
worst.
bad.
It's the worst he could be like with a Red Bull. I feel like because you're gonna beat
Yeah,
those
true.
bottom guys even if you start 20th.
True. Lance Stroll started 12th, finished 9th.
Yeah, but who's he
Points.
overtaking? Haas,
I think he didn't even
Yuki.
overtake really people.
Yeah,
I think it was just like, I think they got their strategy really. I think they nailed their pit stop strategy.
yeah.
Like got him into clean air or something like that.
Is
'Cause,
Lance the new goat, Formula One, or
Well, how would you say that? Legoat?
the goat?
Legoat?
Um,
Stragoat?
Stroat?
Stroat? That sounds weird.
Nope. Sounds like throat.
So yeah, a little shout out for him. Yuki points. Dude, bummer for, I think, I almost said AlphaTauri. V-Carb just kind of messed up their strategy. Like started, 7th and 10th? Or 7th and 9th?
Yeah, they were up there.
Or something like that.
They're both for sure in Q3.
Yeah. I think it was 9th and 7th. And finished only Yuki P10. So that was kind of crummy.
Yeah, I had Danny Rick top 10. That was one of my bets.
Dude, that would have been, that was a pretty good like prediction though.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Yeah, other than that, there were no good like midfield battles, like multi-lap battles or anything like that.
I think just, it was the tires. The tires just couldn't handle. And it's like,
Yeah.
that track is basically Monaco without the walls. It's so tight. It's so, like, there's no room to go side by side into so many of those
Yeah.
corners. So,
Yeah, it was freaking boring.
I don't know. Qualifying was sick, though. I thoroughly enjoyed qualifying.
Yeah, qualifying was cool.
I just loved seeing a car go around that track. It's pretty. There's trees
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's some cool camera angles.
Yeah.
Especially when they drop into that little valley and then come up to that chicane. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Cinematography was decent. There's still some times where I wish they covered a few like overtakes or something like that.
Yeah.
But what are you
I mean,
gonna
it's
do?
always going to happen.
Yeah.
I love how Max at the end celebrated with the iRacing pose.
Yeah, that was sick.
Just so sick. After winning, I found an Instagram post. Let me pull it up.
Pull it up, JMO.
It was, I saved it.
This
I
thing
hate
is
how
falling.
tough it is to get to your saved content.
Yeah,
on
right.
Instagram.
Remember it used to be earlier or easier?
There it is.
Used to be
So
way
I
easier.
saved a post that said, so Max's team, Redline, won the Nürburgring virtual 24-hour race at 1:52 p.m. Max won the Imola Grand Prix at 3:29 p.m.
That's pretty cool.
So, like, less than a 2-hour difference. So, just
that's
side
pretty
quest,
sick.
man.
Yeah. Bold. I wonder if he hadn't done that stint, if he would have like had a better race day. But probably not, honestly.
Who knows?
What ifs?
And then also Stefano Domenicali, the head of F1, said about the new regulations in 2030. He said F1 is ready to consider a new engine form for 2030 and push for more noise.
Okay, that's good.
Music to my ears. He said if sustainable fuels work, we will need to carefully evaluate whether to continue with the hybrid or whatever better solution will be available.
Dude, yeah. Oh my god.
It's something I've been saying is like if the sustainable fuels work, there's no reason to have a hybrid car.
Yeah.
If you're going net zero to begin with, then it's fine.
Yeah, also I get like we're all for sustainability, like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, let's just be honest. The cars aren't gonna like affect the earth.
The travel is way worse than anything they're going to do
Yeah.
on track.
If anything, change the schedule to make it like more efficient, and they kind of
Exactly.
have.
Yeah.
But don't go to Miami until like I know it sounds shitty, but like you might just have to do Mexico and the U.S. and the 3 U.S. races like all 4 in a row.
Yeah.
And that's just what it's gonna have to be. Like I'd rather have that than fucking electric cars, Formula E.
Oh, no, I don't think they'll ever do that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even right now, they're like hybrid cars. They're partially electric.
Yeah, I think if anything, they're gonna go the other way. I think they've seen that no one fucks with Formula E at all. Like, they wouldn't shoot themselves in the leg. Honestly, both legs and both arms.
Yeah.
Switch to all electric.
Yeah, but I just mean right now,
Serious.
it's like, even right now, they're not, they don't sound cool. There's even like, remember it showed like the battery, like they have like their battery storage and Max was like running low on battery.
Yeah.
Like, do you think they would still have that?
Well, with the new regulations coming in 2026, it's going to be more of that.
More of that?
They're getting more hybrid. They're getting more hybridized in the new regulations.
That's so boring, dude.
No, yeah, it sucks.
It should be no batteries.
Yeah, it should be V10s with sustainable fuel.
Yeah.
And then no one can bitch about it, and it sounds fucking amazing.
Like alcohol or like some ethanol or like diesel.
They
or
can
something.
I think the sustainable fuels they're gonna use for what they're calling sustainable is they like grow it with algae or something, and then they like do it through that, and then some of it's also carbon captured and put in, or so, I don't know. They had a video on it, and I was like, blah.
Yeah, I get it because like everyone's trying to be sustainable, and also there's the aspect like if F1 engineers are working on a sustainable power engine, then like that'll translate into like commercial sales and stuff like that. Like,
it'll just be a better spectacle, and I think the drivers would like it. And I don't know. I also just like on topic kind of with the 2026 regulations. I saw something that they still haven't decided on the aerodynamic regulations yet.
Oh.
And they're running out of time because they have to set in the rules by, I think, after this year, so the teams can start developing for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And it got me thinking, like, if they had to push it out a year, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it's been a theme where the longer the regulations stay in place, the closer the field gets.
Oh.
So I'm like, we've seen that where it's been like one team for a while and then it's just getting closer. We saw that back in 2021 when Red Bull finally caught Mercedes at the end of the regulation change. So it's like, why not keep it a little bit longer? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting point. I wonder why they choose 5 years. It's 5 years, I assume.
I think it depends on the regulations.
Oh,
like I think it was longer last time.
Yeah, because Mercedes was,
because it was like, I think it was like 2014 was hybridized. It might have even been before that. It was the start of Mercedes dominance, and then ended 2022 regs. So that was definitely like probably almost like 10 years.
Yeah. Jeez. So yeah, give me a close field, guys. Give me a close field.
Yeah. We're almost there. Yeah. Not yet, but we're almost there. It's trending.
It is, yeah.
The trend line is looking good.
Should we get into Monaco?
Let's do it.
Monaco.
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 Do you get that reference? Monica from Friends.
I don't watch Friends, guy. Do you watch Friends?
Did you not grow up in the 90s?
No. No, I watched like the first 3 seasons of Friends. I like binged it on Netflix, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Yeah, I think I did the same exact thing. I just know that reference because people have said it like as I've been growing up.
It was kind of funny, but then I was like,
it just gets so repetitive.
Really yeah,
it's like the classic sitcom where it's like, oh, this is pretty good at first, and then what am I watching?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
It's like a toned down version of Brain Rot, pretty much.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, Ross,
wait, you got fired? Let me touch you.
Yeah, and then Ross is just like, Phoebes, whatever.
Phoebes.
Yeah.
Coffee?
Yeah.
He asked you to coffee? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's all about like dating.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
and then they're all in a love triangle with everyone.
Yeah,
and then it switches sex. And yeah. It's fake reality TV. Basically.
Yeah, it kind of is. That's a good pull.
But yeah, Monaco.
Monaco.
Speaking of reality TV, there's probably gonna be some of those there.
Oh yeah,
I can see a Kim K showing up.
Kris Jenner's there.
Really?
Yeah.
You know that already?
Yeah.
You follow him?
Her. You're
Her?
thinking of Caitlin.
No, I knew what you meant. It's
Oh.
just it still takes me time to
No.
switch it.
Wait,
Huh?
no. Kris Jenner?
Is
The mom?
that the trans? No, what
No,
is the
that's the
trans?
mom.
Oh, that's the mom.
Yeah, Caitlin is
Okay.
the dad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
They all sound the same.
Clearly, that's good you don't know. Like,
Yeah.
The Kardashians.
Yeah.
Because that shit's actual brain rot.
I know Kylie and Kendall pretty well because they're like
Yeah.
more mainstream.
I know Kendall.
Kendall's definitely the hottest.
Should we get into it? Kardashian rankings.
What do you know about Lewis and Kendall?
What?
Yeah.
No. He's like way older.
Yeah.
She's like 25,
Mhm.
right?
Doesn't stop the man.
No, she's probably not 25. Really?
I heard rumors.
I saw that video though. You
Yeah,
see that video
of him driving her around.
Lewis.
Lewis, slow down.
All right, clip that. Definitely clip that. That's good.
Yeah. I'm stoked for qualifying.
Yeah, Monaco. We got to get into Monaco.
I'm stoked for qualifying. Race always sucks.
Yeah,
So that year it rained wasn't bad.
that's why I was hoping for a little bit of weta.
Yeah, and you never know. I don't think they even expected it last time. It just kind of came
Oh,
over
really?
the mountain and just France was just like planting clouds and just
Yeah.
oui vivant. You took away my race.
Yeah, I wonder if we should like, what's the word? Like terraform? Would you call it terraform? Or no, weather. It'd be like
I think it's
climaform.
cloud seeding is the actual
Cloud.
name.
Okay, yeah, cloud seeding. We just start cloud seeding F1 races.
Yeah, we got enough money to do that.
We
for
get
sure.
like hired under the table from the FIA.
Yeah,
That would actually be
we group up.
Is that a
with-
movie,
we,
guys?
We group up with the Saudis because they do that in their countries.
Yeah. Okay. Should we? This is like legitimate.
we could be onto something here.
We could be onto something. Cloud seed F1 races for better viewing.
better retention. Liberty Media's got some money to fund that.
All right. Hopefully,
Stay
don't get
tuned.
killed.
Stay
Yeah,
tuned.
If we get killed,
You
Just-
know what's going on.
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty excited for quali. I think also just like the history, Jerry.
It's also just beautiful there.
Yeah,
Like gorgeous. Beautiful to watch a Formula One car go around a challenging track.
You know what I thought of?
It could be anything.
What is it called? Grand Prix?
Oh, are you Weekend of Champions?
No,
Mm,
both.
both.
Because remember, first opening scene is Monaco
Yeah.
of Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just pictured him like
What
you know how, just like,
it's like they're sitting on an office chair.
yeah.
Like,
he's like straight faced.
yeah. And it's like,
Yeah. Such a good movie, dude.
Yeah, good shit.
I don't remember that music, but
It's like super like musical and like cheesy.
was this the music that you were like, you didn't notice the music? You remember
No, that was James Hunt. What's that called?
yes.
What's that called?
What is that called?
Nicky Lauda.
What is that called? Fury?
hmm.
It's something like that.
How are we blanking on this? I've seen it like 4 times.
Oh, what is it called? It's something with an F.
Friends. Nicky.
What is it called?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's insane we don't know.
I think I'm
Ask
just
Siri. Ask Siri.
too much.
Oh, too much alcohol for this guy. If it doesn't say it, let me keep guessing.
Sorry, I don't understand. It's like on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah,
I
I swear it has an F in it. It's like 2 words, right?
It's got to be something.
It's like face off or
Give it to me. Oh.
oh fuck.
It starts with an R.
Oh, R.
Rush.
Rush. Oh fuck. I was so off. I said
Yeah.
2 words and starts with an F.
What would that even be? First to finish.
First to finish.
Starring Brad Pitt. First to finish.
Yeah, we gotta watch that movie.
Will he finish the race? or finish in the bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. This podcast has gotten bad.
No, Monaco. Qualifying. Remember qualifying last year? That was one of my favorite sessions of Formula One.
Wow.
I think because we had Esteban Ocon getting close. We had Fernando Alonso in there, who almost, I think, started first row. I think he got second place.
Fernando?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Esteban won, didn't he?
No.
Oh, third?
He podiumed.
Okay.
That might have been 2 years ago even. It might have been last year. I don't know.
No, I don't think it was last year. It might have been last year.
It's so hard to keep track. And then I remember Max was down the entire time and then putting in an absolute flyer. That was impressive to watch.
Okay.
You don't remember it?
No.
Damn.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's
Race is going to suck.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Imola, but maybe worse.
What's the where do they overtake? Like, is there like a
They
main
don't
straight?
overtake.
There's not really like a main straight, right?
No, it's like it's all in the pit lane pretty much.
Okay.
Like I think the
Fuck.
first year I watched the Monaco race, there wasn't a single on-track overtake.
Jeez, what?
Yeah.
Why do they do it?
Because it's a classic.
What, the cars are too...
I mean, yeah, the cars are massive
Too
and
big,
heavy, and
yeah.
like, I guess you can. There's a couple. Like, there's like the Ravazza, which is like the last tight right before you go into that like jumbly section. You can throw one in there. It's really
Okay.
hard. Out of the tunnel into that chicane. That's a good spot.
I've seen that.
Because you can really just block them and cover up the apex. Yeah, Sector 3 is pretty tight. I don't know.
I'd say it's like slow speed.
No, not even like.
But
I don't know.
It's
It's
like
like
because it's not like quick. It's not like
it's pretty fast. Like going into the pool section's pretty fast, and you hit a hairpin. I guess third sector. I guess would be.
but it's not like you don't have high speed corners.
Some of them are pretty high. We'll watch the onboard. We'll watch the
Look
onboard.
at the map.
Yeah, I know.
Like I guess I see
Like
that one at the
tunnel-
bottom.
Like tunnel, you get hella speed. Around this turn is a lot of speed into here, and then you brake,
Yeah.
and then that's short.
but it's not
up the hills pretty fast. It's like it's faster than you think it would be.
How would you compared to other tracks though? You wouldn't say it's a medium to high speed track.
No, it's definitely a slow speed track.
Oh,
but
like I just said.
but,
Like I
but
just
it's
said.
not. It's not like. Fuck, I'm saying this poorly.
Like obviously they're going fast, but it's not like Interlagos or like Monza.
No, obviously not.
Yeah,
But like it's like Imola. Would you say Imola's slow?
I would say it's medium,
Okay.
medium to slow.
Like I don't know. It's tough. There's definitely some fast parts. But it's all about
Yeah.
minimum speed around those corners, and that's why everyone thinks Ferrari is going to be good here. It's
Oh.
because they have the highest minimum speed. That makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Highest minimum speed under control. Kinda.
Like they're like the lowest their car goes is the highest out of everyone.
oh, okay.
So like cars like drop slower around those. So they're good around the slow.
Mhm. Yeah, which is pretty cool because I feel like that's something they kind of struggled in with last year, and now they're like very well rounded, which is good.
And I think Red Bull is not good with that right now.
I've heard differently, and I've seen differently.
Because they've built, okay, this is like what Monaco usually is because no tracks are really like it. Who's ever got the most dominant car usually doesn't do as well here because you build your car for what the majority of races are.
Yeah,
So like what Red Bull used to do in the Mercedes era is they would build their car to win Monaco pretty much.
okay.
So they would be super good at this track every year, which might have sacrificed them more in other tracks, but they're like, we just want to win fucking Monaco because that's what we can do right now. We can't challenge for a championship. So
and then just set up differently for
And-
all the other shit.
yeah, and that's what was happening with Danny Rick when he won there. It was during that kind of time period.
That was like Williams last year. They just built their car for high speed. So
Yeah.
like Monza, they would.
I
do
don't know if they
well.
did that on purpose, but
Yeah, maybe. Same idea though.
yeah.
where they're just like
They're like,
We're-
these are the tracks we're going to be good at.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I listened to the post race debrief or interview or whatever with Lando, Max, and Leclerc.
Are you talking about
And-
the driver's room?
No, it was like the
at the end
press
when,
conference or
when
whatever.
Tommy shit questions asked
You said
that's-
Tommy shit
questions was talking to them.
shit questions.
Yeah, he's got the worst questions.
Oh, I thought it was his name. Like,
No.
Tommy shit questions.
He's that British.
Tommy shit.
Watch yourself.
Tommy shit questions.
Tommy.
It's Tommy Shelby. Tommy shit questions. Yeah, they're not great questions.
PR.
The best questions are like when they open it up to the press, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like Tommy's questions will be like,
I don't even know if that's his name. I think it's something like that.
oh,
It might be Tom. Yeah.
Tommy.
I don't even
Hey,
know. But yeah,
Tommy.
let's go with it.
Yeah,
Tommy.
Tommy's shit questions. He's like, it'll be like, Lando, how did you feel after the race? Or like, it's just like so basic.
Yeah.
It's just boring. But then the press guys will be like, actually get into it.
Yeah, because they got a real job to do.
Yeah.
They got to write these articles, and he's just F1. Boom.
He's just kind of, he's
bot. He's a bot.
he's fluffing. Is that what you
Yeah.
call it?
Yeah,
He's like
I think so.
getting everyone ready. I don't know. Bullshit, whatever.
Just like, yeah, get the easy ones out of the way.
Anywho, Norris said that they have been struggling in the low speed, so they might not be too hot here. But again, it all depends on how they set it up. But I could see them not doing as well as they have
Yeah.
been doing in the past couple races.
Lando did get a podium here with not a great car.
Oh,
I mean, it was definitely a very different. It was 2021 regs, so it's like hard to even compare. But
yeah.
that means that he is good around Monaco, and this is a very driver-dependent circuit, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Give me a dark horse here. I guess this isn't super dark, but like a sneaky Valtteri P10, just a super hot
Maybe
super hot Q3.
like those experienced drivers. Like you never know.
And he's like one of the best qualifiers, maybe on the grid.
No.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. Dude, you ever look at like the lap records and like half of them are Valtteri Bottas?
Yeah.
But again, that was like
It's
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
But people say he's like, in terms of one lap speed, he's like one
He's
of the
pretty
best
good.
drivers.
He's pretty good. Yeah. He would beat Lewis like I think a third of the time in qualifying.
Yeah. He's a good driver. Also, I guess this isn't really a prediction or anything. Give me Oscar Piastri. I want him to. I think he's gonna beat Lando this week
I've been feeling the Oscar Pisa vibes,
Yeah.
dude.
because he was hot in Miami, and then what messed up? Something happened to him in Miami.
Him and Carlos hit each other, broke his wing.
Yeah, and he was on
He
a
should have
flyer.
finished. He was second on merit for a little bit there.
Yeah, and then Imola qualified second, and then obviously got penalized, but he's on one.
He's definitely had a very good season, and it hasn't shown up in the results at
it
all.
has not shown.
So I think I would say a dark horse for sure. And just
Yeah.
from his Instagram, I know this doesn't mean shit. he seems good right now.
Yeah, he seems
happy. He seems comfortable. He seems ready to fucking attack, dude.
Yeah,
I want to
he
see
seems
it.
like a dog. And I think this is like his moment. Like it's Monaco. He hasn't had the result the last two races. He's been great in qualifying,
Yeah,
and like arguably
and that's what
as
matters
good.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he doesn't have that tire saving that Lando has, that experience.
Mhm.
But on this track, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's all
Just
about
give
that
me
quality.
So yeah, quote this. Could be a day for Oski.
The leaning tower himself. Oscar Pisa.
Yeah, Oscar Pisa. Didn't we have another good one? Piastri.
I don't know.
What a good-
We had Chuckles.
Chuckles is good.
Chuckles home race.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to say. So we have Lando's win in the books.
Sure.
We have cars getting closer to Red Bull.
Sure.
If we get a Chuckles win in
Oh
Monaco,
my God.
that's like F1 is healed. Like that's like a full circle moment where I'm just like, it's back, baby.
Yeah, I mean, if just Charles winning, like he would cry for sure.
Yeah.
right?
I just that radio, just screaming. Like it probably like would sound like he won the world championship. It probably would sound like Max when he won the world championship just for the first time.
I'm thinking more Seb. Seb when he won. I love you guys.
I love you guys.
I love you.
No, he'd be screaming.
I don't know. Dude,
He's a screamer on the mic. Think about him crashing in France where he went, no! Like,
yeah.
2022.
But that's rage. This would be like passion. I don't know if I will have to see. All right, put in your guess. Let's hear. You do your impression of what's going to happen. I'll do mine. This is when he wins. This is when he wins.
This is when Charles Leclerc wins the Monaco Grand Prix. That's P1. P1. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you guys. And then he goes into the sad. I think it's gonna be yelling, and then it's gonna go to the sad. I don't know. It's hard to fucking get that emotion from sitting on a couch.
Yeah, it's true. I really got to get into it. I think it's gonna be more like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
That's like Lando, dude. That sounded just like Lando.
No, that was a whatever accent.
Seb.
No. Whatever. I don't
Monegasque?
know. Monegasque?
Yeah.
Italian, French. I think it's gonna be more like that. But
we'll bet
see.
Money that mine's better. But
I'll bet money.
We'll let the people vote. Vote.
All right. You guys vote.
I wonder if we could do like a voting thing on our platform. Now that we have a little bit of subscribers. That'd be kind of fun.
You can do it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like on a post.
It'd be fun to do some of that.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Okay. I think
chuckles.
Do we get into this stuff?
The old
I don't have anything else
habits.
to say.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Oh yeah, tell me why people are saying Red Bull's not going to do well. Did we already say that?
No, and I don't know if I have a great answer for you.
Yeah.
I think it's because they struggled here last year when they had that insanely good car.
Yeah.
And it's kind of back to what I was saying about Mercedes a little bit, where they're not specializing it anymore. They have low speed corners are not great, like low, and the car doesn't
like
have,
I said earlier.
They don't have the rotation. Like that was a big thing. Like Max just couldn't get rotation in it. Imola. Like the fronts weren't biting. A lot of understeer. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I could see it go both ways. I could either see them do like okay and kind of similar to last week where it's like last 5 laps, we don't really know what's going to happen. Or
yeah.
I don't see Max not on the podium. I'll say that.
Yeah. I think if he wasn't, that'd be pretty shocking.
Yeah, that'd be kind of insane.
But I could see like if he gets pole, I could see him winning, but if he wins, I don't think it's going to be by a lot. I think he's going to be pressured the entire time.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see. So, podium. You took a little bit of a gap on me.
I did. I got 3 out of 4.
Yeah, very good job, man.
Hey, thank you.
Good job.
You know,
I'm competitive, but
this is probably the most important thing of my life, so.
Yeah.
I didn't
what
write
happens
mine
when
down.
you work
I might
in
just have
corporate
to
America.
go off the dome.
Okay. You want to start? I always start.
That's not really true, but yeah, I'll start.
I feel like for podium, I start a lot.
Give me
Quali pole. Yeah.
Quali pole. Yeah. Give me Carlos Sainz.
Bold.
Yeah.
Bold. Not bad though.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say.
Yeah. I'll get into this later into betting. But
Please.
A little foreshadowing. I have Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
So for the listeners who have been listening, I picked him a lot for pole this year, and he has not delivered.
No, he has yet to.
But I think this is the best chance he's got. He's the homeboy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The thing about it is he hasn't been that close.
No, but this is a very different track, and I think he's either going to crash his car or go. Like, he's going to push.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
wow, that would suck if he crashed.
It's happened before in qualifying here. Yeah, I
I
think
guess that'll probably happen.
like there's so much pressure on him that he either delivers or crashes his car. So I'm like, I feel like a guy like that is either gonna stick it or lose it. So why not?
stick it or lose it. Okay. I'll go 3. 3, give me... I guess I'll go Carlos.
Okay, bad pit stop or because if he's going pole to third,
yeah, bad pit stop.
Okay. Third place, I have Max Verstappen.
Okay, wow. I'll spice it up this week just because I'm leading by a bunch. I'll go Max P2.
Okay. I have Lando Norris P2.
Okay, so you still think McLaren will be up there?
I think, yeah, just
Okay.
because I don't think they're gonna have the best car, but I think Lando will do pretty well in qualifying.
Okay,
But I'm also biased, so
I'm gonna mix it up even more here. Winner of the Monaco GP 2024, Oscar Piastri.
why not?
Yeah, why
Why
not?
not?
I don't know.
I have Charles. I want to see it
Okay,
happen.
yeah.
I just like, I want to like root for that, and
Yeah.
I think he's actually got a pretty good chance. So
I think that's who I'm gonna be rooting for this week.
yeah, I
Like
mean you got to,
100%.
you got to.
Gonna have to. It's like Logan Sargent in Miami. Come on, Logan.
Yeah, I felt none of that when he crashed. I had no sympathy for the kid.
Are you going to root for Checo in Mexico? I probably won't. I don't really give a
I
shit.
don't really like Checo.
Yeah,
Like he's fine. I don't know. I don't have that in me.
yeah,
I don't even like Mexico that much.
yeah. I like the people.
Yeah, I know people are great.
I love
But just like
I love
I
Mexican
don't know.
people. Are you gonna root for Stroll in Canada?
Fuck no.
Okay. Lando at Silverstone.
Yeah, that.
Lewis at Silverstone.
Yeah, both would be cool.
But you'd rather have Lando win.
Of course.
What about?
Dude, the cheer last year when Lando took the lead at Silverstone, I heard there in person was like one of the loudest
Insane.
things
Yeah.
ever.
It's also like through like the entire
It's like
area.
a huge like
Yeah.
mile radius, and it's like what, like 550,000 people.
That's insane.
Yeah. If he won there, it'd be like earthquake detectors will be going off.
Also like a merit full on just like,
Like,
good battles.
Last lap wins it.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
And just like no bullshit. No max like
No safety car.
yeah, no safety car, no one's damaged.
Yeah,
You know, that would be
I'm hyped.
yeah,
I'm
I'm excited.
hyped.
What else? Is anyone else? Max at Zandvoort. I don't really care.
I've seen it too many times.
uh
He's won every time since we started racing there again.
yeah, I think that's kind of all I care about.
Seeing a Ferrari win at Monza,
Yeah,
is pretty
that'd
good.
be cool.
Dude, the fans at
Oh,
Imola
Carlos in
were,
Spain.
were sick.
Sorry
Carlos
to
in
interrupt you.
Spain. Is there Spain this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Barcelona?
I just sometimes it's not on there, so
I wouldn't really care.
it's not a great track. But
Yeah. It's not very like historical.
yeah. What about Fernando in Spain?
Oh, Fernando? Okay, that would be
that'd
pretty
be cool.
sick. I don't see that happening.
No, it won't.
but,
It won't happen. But
yeah, I think honestly Charles might be the number one, or I guess Lando.
I think Charles. Yeah, that is. It is probably Lando and Silverstone, just because there's more people there.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit cooler. But Charles in Monaco, like as a personal wish,
Mhm.
I feel like I would love to see that, and just for him, dude, because they talk about it every fucking year.
Yeah.
Like, is this the year Charles wins in Monaco? It's like, who knows? I don't know. Let the kid chill and win.
Yeah, it's also like there's not a lot of Monegasque drivers compared to
Yeah.
like British drivers.
I think that's why it's so hyped up too. Dude, imagine how electric Monaco would be if you won the race. Like being there.
oh my god, I would
Be so
go just
fun.
for that.
Be
Buy a
so
plane ticket.
Yeah, just everywhere. Just bah, bah.
Are
Everyone's-
you American?
They just closed the entire street, like every street in Monaco. No driving ban. Just everyone in the streets.
Ciao.
Ciao, Charles. Charles wins.
Ciao.
That sounded like the Dune.
Oh,
Charles
Christopher
wins.
Walken.
Charles wins.
Charles Leclerc, why'd you just win?
Charles Leclerc crosses the line.
What the hell?
P1.
What? Dude, Christopher Walken announcing
Formula
fucking
One.
F1. That'd be
Uh,
insane.
that's too good.
We got to get AI.
Yeah.
AI.
Translate Crafty's script into Christopher Walken.
That'd be insane.
Let's do fantasy.
Fantasy.
I made a big change.
Oh yeah. But I could guess
Big
it.
one. Guess it.
Guess what Nick DePute just said.
Who
I have to leave your
knows?
couch behind. Damn, rip my couch. That's fucked.
What color was it?
Gray.
Old gray. Never see it again.
Yeah. It was a tiny couch. It was like really small. It was like a
Was that the
chair.
one in your room in the basement?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was like really small.
Mid.
Yeah, it was a good like room couch, but
Yeah.
it's not a good
No.
living room couch.
You were gonna guess my change.
Yes. Did you? No, I think you stayed with Ferrari. I think you. So you had Red Bull. Sorry, not Ferrari. You had Red Bull, and who did you have?
I had Red Bull, Ferrari, and Charles were my main three.
I think you're going. Switch Charles for Lando.
Switch Red Bull for McLaren.
Whoa!
And
Just
I
for
think
more.
I think that like I didn't even really get a better driver out of that. But I think as the season goes on, they're gonna be up there.
Yeah, I don't know
Checo's
about that
not
one.
gonna be doing shit. Like I would rather bet on both McLaren drivers doing well instead of just focusing on Max. And like if Checo crashes,
fair.
like it's more of like a risk management.
Yeah, it also diversifies.
Yeah.
Sport. You know what they say? You'd rather have a basket full of eggs than one ostrich egg.
Surprised you remembered it.
I was really trying.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said.
You said you'd rather pick the berries than get hit with a needle or something like that.
Oh, then get stung by the thorn.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad.
So
It was
good.
pretty bad.
So
You don't even
fucking
remember
good.
it.
Cause I come up with so many good ones. It's hard.
No,
Okay, I'll just go through my whole team then.
sure.
So I have McLaren, Ferrari teams. I got Charles ×2, please. I got Yuki, Nico, Esteban, and Valtteri.
Wow, we have pretty similar teams.
Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of how
I
fantasy
see what you're doing.
goes.
No, I see what you're doing. I have Max ×2, Yuki, Carlos Sainz, Nico Hulkenberg, Esteban Ocon. I almost said Esteban.
I heard that. I was like, that'd be a cool name.
Esteban. Yeah, that's like, you'll see people like, I don't even know, Carlos.
Yeah.
There's a dude that I work with. He was at the Mariners game. I don't know if you saw him. He was like to my left.
Mhm.
Chris Chrisman.
That's tough.
Yeah. I always wonder, like, what are the parents thinking?
You know what I don't like is, so both my cousins, actually, every like little cousin I have, their sibling has the same letter to the start of their name,
Okay.
which I feel like happens really often with parents. Like they get so used to saying that it's hard to like deviate from it. Like
So you're saying,
there's Jonah and Jacob, which
so
is like
annoying.
tough. That's like the biggest one. But it's just like, come on.
What are the parents?
What are
Parents
the
have
parents?
normal names.
Yeah.
They're not
Corey
J&J.
and Tom. Like just
Corey and Tom.
yeah.
You know the Navonis?
Yeah.
Jimmy Navoni. Shout out. That'd be funny if you saw this. Their
No
whole
chance.
family are Jays. So it's like
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Stupid.
I don't know.
You got the same last name.
Jamila or something.
Chill out.
There's like 5 of them though.
Yeah.
And the parents have it. So the parents are Jays too.
Dumb.
So like imagine you're the mom, like yelling at your kids as moms do, and you're like, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know, because my mom will be like, Michael,
Yeah.
Will, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like,
You're just setting yourself up for failure.
yeah, it's
So-
kind of just like, I don't know. It's not really my tempo.
All right, let me hear your team. We've been
Yeah.
getting sidetracked.
People
That's
like
okay.
it. People like it. And then I have Ferrari and Haas.
Okay.
So I didn't change my team at all.
Haas. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it played out.
Yeah.
I didn't want Haas, but
It's Max's bags. And you got Carlito.
and Ferrari
Yeah.
and Yuki. Yuki is not cheap.
Okay.
Actually, that is. No. Less than Ocon for some reason.
Yeah, fantasy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I'm getting mad at it. It's just every time there's something that doesn't make sense, and it's building, and
It's almost like we should come up with our own
yeah.
Excel sheet, and then
Yeah.
like you just type in the finishing places or something.
Or we set up like our top, like our bottom top three picks, and then that's how you play fantasy. I guess that's kind of like our podium though. Oh, also,
what do you mean bottom three?
like, because it's kind of fun. It's like a little bit harder to pick
Like who's gonna lose?
Yeah.
Just go like Logan.
Yeah.
It'd be fucked. You just have like 3 really good drivers, then just like all negatives.
Yeah. Also, do you want to do for podium? I know we did it one time. Was like who's gonna do the best, who's gonna do the worst in the Grand Prix?
Yeah, driver, banger.
Yeah, we haven't come up with names yet. We're just copying P1 podcast pretty much.
Do they say banger?
They say biggest flop and I forget the
biggest
other one.
surprise.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, we got to come up with a better.
We'll come up with our own shindig because can't have the same names if we're already copying the idea.
No, can't come. Yeah,
We'll
come up with.
I'll do worst performance.
WP.
I'm gonna go Daniel Ricciardo.
Whoa.
Because I think it's gonna be everyone expects him to do like slightly better than other races because he's won here. This was his track, and I think he's gonna bin it.
Okay. But we're not saying like I'm not just gonna say Logan. Right?
You could.
I think that's boring. I think it's got to be like there's some type of expectation, and then they do worse. Like if you chose like Lewis Hamilton,
Yeah.
then that would be a good one because it's then like people expect him to do okay, but then he finishes 12th.
Yeah, there's definitely like a spectrum. So if like Daniel finishes like 4 behind Yuki, I wouldn't even say that's like the biggest. Yeah, it's like basically like because Monaco's so crash heavy, it'd be like they pretty much have to crash to get a point.
Who's been doing bad in quali?
Checo. I was thinking about Checo.
Give me a George Russell.
Interesting.
Hasn't been too hot. Hasn't been too. Dude, those Mercedes guys are just
so mid.
Chilling. Yeah, they're just like definition of mid.
Yeah.
Like you don't hear about them. They're like you don't hear about them ever.
George did say this is the best the cars felt all year.
Oh, okay, that's good.
This past weekend. So maybe they're getting better. I don't know. It almost just seems like they're just done with these regs. They're just not even trying. So you went George Russell. I'll go best performance. I'll go Charles Leclerc. I mean, just keep it on par. I know it's kind of boring, but
give me Piastri.
Okay, cool.
Like I said,
like it.
Yeah. So that's got to be like above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like, what about Piastri? Piastri P4, like that wouldn't be.
No, I'd say like podium at the minimum.
Yeah,
is like pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd give you a podium as good.
Yeah, I mean Oscar podium.
Has he gotten a podium this year?
I think so.
I don't think so. Where would it be?
Oh wait, yeah, no, I don't think he did
because the car didn't get good until Miami.
True.
And then he hasn't been. I don't think so.
Cool guy.
Cool.
Good egg.
Anything else to say? Oh, betting.
Yeah, we got to bet, man.
I totally forgot about betting.
Good stuff.
Into the good stuff.
Into the reason I'm here.
I'm gonna piss.
Okay. I'll entertain. Hey folks, this episode is sponsored by Liquid IV. Is your piss orange? Get a Liquid IV. They taste salty. They're good. Great way to stay hydrated. They're tasty. My go-to is I'll put it in a water bottle with some ice. You got to drink them cold. Do not drink a Liquid IV with lukewarm water. I'll say that much. Put it in a water bottle, shake it up, and enjoy. They're quite tasty. You feel great after. And
great after a night of drinking too.
Yeah, good hangover.
Avoid that hangover.
Or just like if you know you're going to drink that day and it's like a hot summer day, slam a liquid IV with breakfast, something like that.
Just give yourself a chance for the morning after.
Yeah, give yourself a chance. Use promo code FIENDS for 3% off liquid IV.
Cheers.
That's pretty good.
That was really good. I was hearing it the whole time. It sounded very professional. When we ask for sponsorship deals down the road, we should just send them that clip.
That'd be horrible. 3%.
Well, just like that part, but just the format.
If your piss is orange, dude, we got to hit up Georgetown.
Yeah.
We need to. Free beer.
I'll send him a little email.
Yeah. Do you think email or DM?
Because
then
DM,
DM,
they could see our fucking 15,000 short that just got released.
Yeah, true. They're like, are you just texting us because you just got a bunch of views? Like, yeah, kind of.
Okay, betting, I'm stoked.
Dude, I'm hyped.
Because part of the reason why I'm hyped is the unpredictability of this weekend, I think, throws in some good bets where I think the one you said you're shocked about is Max Pole was plus 125.
I think so.
Yeah, which is like, when have we had that since 2022 maybe?
Earlier, probably.
Like beginning of 2022, Ferrari was
okay,
better.
Sure.
It was the classic Charles Pole Max win. That was 2022. So great to see. The bets don't lie. The odds don't lie.
They do.
You want me to go first?
Please.
Okay. So qualifying, of course, you got to bet on it. It's Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
I win. I'm just going to group these together because they're both plus 225. So I put $2 on each. I have Ferrari qualifying winning team, McLaren qualifying winning team. So if it's non-Red Bull, I get I get $650 right off the bat.
Jeez. Okay.
Which is pretty nice. So, and I like it because like if Oscar or Carlos show up and when no one expects, I still get those points. You know? I'm betting on 4 drivers to get pole and not Max Verstappen.
And not
pretty
Max.
much.
That would suck.
Yeah.
So I didn't even put, dude. You could have just put $1 on Max.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you didn't.
I didn't
that.
see it though. I didn't see it because I didn't even look at the odds for qualifying. I just went straight to the teams because I kind of planned this out beforehand.
Okay. That would have been a great arbitrage.
Yeah. And then I have Oscar Piastri, Monaco Grand Prix top 3 finish.
I thought you were gonna say winner.
No, that's plus 135.
So you felt the vibes too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it, dude. That's what I say. And Instagram's not playing around. So that's just like $1 to win, $1.35. I have Monaco Grand Prix winning team Ferrari.
Okay.
That's $2 to win 7.
Jeez.
And then I have winning margin under 5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yep. And I have $1 to win 180.
Okay.
So, because I think, like I said, if Max still gets pole, I think it's going to be under, I think it's going to be pretty close to the finish.
Okay. That's an interesting thing to bet on.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's not really a compliment.
No, I'll take it.
Thank you. I got to start doing that. Just random shit.
And then I have Carlos Sainz versus Sergio Perez. Oh. And I bet on Carlos, which was plus 110, which I thought was kind of shocking. Yeah, easy take. I just bet $1 on that. And then I have Yuki Tsunoda top 10 finish, just a plus 110, lock it in.
You're on the Yuki train.
I love him.
Yeah.
I saw a video on Instagram today, and it was like, and Yuki Tsunoda P1 in Monaco.
What?
And then the guy was like, yeah. And then it like cut to him waking up in bed in the same position. What? And he was like dreaming.
That's hilarious.
It's kind of funny.
Dude, Yuki train. Yeah. Everyone's on it. One of the best drivers out there.
Love the kid.
Top 7 driver?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I meant like personally, I like them top 7 driver, like easily.
He's a top 10 driver.
I'd have to think about that more.
Yeah. That's pretty bold, but
yeah, because you got Bottas in there.
Yeah, true.
You got some heaters.
You got
Hulk
heaters. Yeah,
in there. You got even an Alex Albon.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking about the low people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Better than Checo.
Yeah.
Currently,
dude, he's He's had a really good season.
Yeah.
He's
Last
got
season
15
was good.
points.
We've talked about it.
Yeah,
enough.
we talked. I glaze him so
Yeah,
much.
Yeah.
I have a crush on him. Speaking of him, I hit that same bet plus 110.
Fuck yeah.
$1 to win 110.
Beautiful.
Then I have Max Verstappen fastest qualifier. Had to do it. If it wasn't
Boo.
so,
Boo.
dude.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a plus or a positive, I might have not done it.
I see why you did it.
But I was like, I'll just throw $1 on that. Then I have Ferrari qualifying winning team.
Yep.
So I did that bet too.
How much did you put on that?
Just $1.
Okay.
And then I have McLaren qualifying winning team.
So you did that also.
Yeah.
And you put $1 on that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did the McLaren, Ferrari, and Max. So like,
So you did the albatross.
if Checo fucking,
You're
gets
turning off the
pole.
TV.
yeah. So I should hopefully,
Yeah.
make some kind of money, or I don't really know. I don't even know if that is a good bet because like,
You're putting $1 on everything, which I think skews the odds not as well as if you
yeah,
did some more than the others, but it's fine.
yeah, it's true. Then I have, this is kind of weird, Kevin Magnussen beating Valtteri Bottas.
So random.
Yeah.
After you talked Bottas up about how good he qualifies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I kind of forgot about this one. But no, I just saw that and I was like, I think, what's their team name? Like Sauber? What is it? Kick Sauber?
Yep.
Kick Sauber. I don't think Kick's going to be super hot, and I'm kind of just betting on them like fucking up their pit stop or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Then I have Yuki Tsunoda beating Lance Stroll plus 100.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of like a 50-50. Then I have no, I fucked up.
What?
Oh no, I had Oscar Piastri versus Checo, and I accidentally put Checo.
Oh,
That's
no.
fucked.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Is that what I had?
Yeah,
I had Oscar.
No, you had Oscar and Carlos. No,
No, I had Carlos and Sergio.
Okay. No, dude, that's fucked. Dude, if I lose that bet, I'm gonna be really upset.
Yeah. You're kind of just spreading your eggs a little bit, though.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see.
It is what it is.
And then I have Carlos Sainz beating Checo. Oh, so you have that bet.
Yep.
The same bets. And
Yeah.
then I have Ferrari winning team.
Okay, I have that bet too.
Yeah, we have a lot of this similar bets.
You have a lot of bets in total.
Yeah.
Like, are they all like $1 pretty much?
They're all $1.
Crazy.
Or like close to $1.
What's
What's your potential win?
it's like 20, low
Okay.
20s.
Yeah, mine's 14.
I'm feeling good about them though.
Good. I'm feeling decent. I'm kind of bummed because I really want to root for Oscar, but I guess I still can.
Yeah,
but-
you still can. In like worst case, you win some money.
Yeah, worst case, I'm like, oh
I
no.
know.
Oscar, what the
Oscar, what the hell, man?
Dude, I'm really hyped for, I really want Ferrari to win, or like Charles to win. That'd be so cool.
And I think we got a game on our hands.
We got an opportunity. And folks, if you are in America, Memorial Day weekend. So this is no ordinary race week. This is probably not going to watch it live. It's like, what, 6 a.m.?
No. Oh, Monaco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking Monaco. So we're probably going to watch in the afternoon. We could booze.
So we got Indy 500 is what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm talking Monaco.
I know, but you were going to bring up.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
I was after this.
Okay, sorry. I was going to say Indy 500 starts at 9 something.
9:38.
Depending on what we do on Saturday night.
Sure.
We do mimosas for Indy.
Oh my God, it's a
And
lot
we-
of cars,
And we
man.
continue into the Monaco Grand Prix.
Jesus.
And then we just chill.
Yeah. People are going to love that.
And we'll be on Twitch. Just kidding.
No.
Not yet.
Yeah, we should do that though.
For the U.S. Next U.S., Mexico,
Oh,
Brazil
all the
race.
local ones.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
I'm not waking up that early.
Yeah.
I
That
drink.
would be really fun. Oh, and there's no more Asia. Because those were fun, dude.
Yeah,
Like the
night
midnight,
ones. Yeah,
midnight
those
starts.
live streams would not be good.
No. Like, especially like people in here. Get like Oscar in here.
A lot of vulgar language and other stuff going on in the room.
What would you call that? Paraphernalia.
Yeah.
A lot of paraphernalia. Let me look up what time the race starts.
It's gonna be early. It's gonna be like 6 a.m.
Do you think we could watch
You want to go Monaco first?
Quali? Yeah, I'm
No.
going Monaco. Or no.
Indy first. I think we should
Probably
watch
Indy.
Indy live.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we got qualifying Saturday, 7 a.m.
Yeah,
That's so early.
not doing that.
And then we have Sunday, 6 a.m. Not doing that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this race though. More
Um,
excited for qualifying. Actually.
Me too. It's just a good weekend. I think part of the reason we're so excited is just there's some unknown, which feels fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of a weird
it's
feeling.
been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets you excited. It feels like playoffs. It feels like
Yeah.
playoff like
I
football.
got like a little jitter, dude. I'm like, let's go, baby.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I hope Will Smith
And it's
is in there.
Monaco. Why? What does
Eh,
Will Smith have to do with
Just
it?
don't like the guy.
There's gonna be a lot of celebs.
I bet you Will Smith is going to be in the Mercedes garage at the Monaco Grand Prix. I foresee the future.
Okay. You remember we did
Yeah.
Craziest Celebrity or whatever?
Who you
Jojo
got?
Siwa.
Who you got?
Oh, who do I got?
It doesn't have to be crazy. Just like a good little prediction
A
in
good
there.
a good predicament. Is yours Will Smith?
Yeah, I'll go Will Smith, Mercedes garage.
That's so specific.
Let it happen.
That's a good call though. Give me LeBron James. No?
I don't think
Is
so.
he playing basketball?
He's playing basketball. No, is he?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't watch basketball. But I've never seen him at a race.
Really?
I don't think so.
I think I have.
You know what would be a good call? Can't take this. Serena Williams.
Yeah, she goes to these.
She goes. She's waved the flag before.
Yeah. Give me. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not letting the haters.
You're going
Give me
Brown?
LeBron James, McLaren garage.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who you'd go with.
I don't know. Usually, it would be like
What about Paolo Ranchero
Oh, yeah.
Mercedes garage?
why Mercedes?
Because he has the same agent as Lewis.
Oh, well, that's a fucking in.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't
You-
say it though.
you
I
know
didn't
the
say it. I didn't
agents.
say it.
I know, but that's funny. You know,
I
like,
just
their
know because my
agents.
mom's friends with his mom. So
Yeah, I'm going LeBron James, and even if he's not in the McLaren garage, will you give it to me?
yeah. I think LeBron's like I just threw in the garage. Like I was
Yeah.
like even just showing up is pretty good guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope this isn't too dicey, but like usually, like the black guys will hang out with like more Lewis.
Yeah, it definitely
Just like,
happens. It
yeah.
definitely happens. I think it's just kind of natural.
Yeah. Like,
Like
who would I go hang out with? Probably. Who would you go to?
definitely McLaren. Like
Yeah,
I'm
Lando.
I'm wearing
and
a
Oscar.
Lando shirt currently.
Yeah, Glaze.
If
If Lando said you can come to every race and hang out in the paddock every race of the season for your rest of your life, but you have to like jerk him off or something, would you do it?
no. No.
All right.
We're gonna get invited soon anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
the podcast.
I probably wouldn't do that either.
No, I'd fucking hate myself.
No, that'd be horrible.
We
All
gotta
right,
end
we're
it.
demonetized.
We're not monetized to begin with, so it don't
Yeah.
matter. It don't matter. Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna try to
Comment.
get a job and I'm gonna pull this up.
Pull it
A
up.
Zoom meeting.
Pull it up.
Just gonna screen share. Can I screen share, guys? It's just like me asking that.
I'd be like, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, it's America.
Yeah.
I feel like construction too. They don't care, dude.
Yeah. They made me giggle.
Dude, my fucking bosses say some funny shit in the office.
Hey man, I love office banter.
Office banter is the best banter. Ladies
The
and gentlemen,
Office.
thank you.
Thank you, Seattle.
We'll see you
This is live.
on the debrief.
Live podcast. Enjoy the history, the passion, the speed